Okay, 我 condo 的背后是山来的。So, but this thing you actually have to have a specific goal for yourself in terms of income, in terms of husband, in terms of everything. Do a very simple one. Get a money card, get the source online, print it out, paste on the papers, paste on the Manila card, put it at your room. Last time we all used to do that. Now still do that. We put it in wallpaper here. The laptop, every time you open, then you know what you're going to get. So now I got new goal, my WhatsApp one.
Go for appointment.
Huh?
Go for appointment. Right.
See, just show them, no problem. Go for appointment what?
Oh, no. Other people.
Oh, no problem. Now, okay, approaching everyone done. So now I'm going to treat you presentations. Anyone has any problem about prospecting and approach? Please remember, in this line sales cycle, you have to start with prospecting. Don't make your prospect list less than 100. And you have the prospect, you have to call them. Because you don't call them, no use. Okay? Now presentation. Once you meet the people, approach the people, people want to meet you, so what are you going to do? Present them. Sell yourself. Oh, okay, sell yourself. I'm not just sleepy like that. I want to finish before my lunch, before your lunch. No choice.
20
I want to start this live.
Crazy one. At the end of the module, will be equipped with the hands-on skills. Market Flexi Saver package via emergency fund concept through an explanation and role play. Why do people buy from you? Ask yourself. Why people buy from you? Do you buy from Chris? Ask yourself these questions. So meaning that you have to be outstanding. You have to go your own USP. USP, not USB. Unique selling point. You have to sell yourself first before you can sell your product. Agree? If you don't sell yourself, you sell the plan only. Client only buy the plan, not buy you. In the future, client will not find you anything for the other plans. Now my client will find me because they buy me, it's not buy the product. They will find me everything they go for. The basic rules of presentations. Sales process and sample script. What is the best policy in the world? Actually, this presentation is actually talking all the script one. Remember, and if you want, you cannot remember, you write down or you take photo. What is the best policy in the world? Got answer? Nobody heard the answer? Hey, no people ask you, oh man, what is the best policy in the world? I want to buy insurance, what's the best?
Best company.
There's no best policy actually. The best policy is the enforced policy. So do compare the best. You only can find those that are actually useful to you, is suitable to you. And the policy is enforced. That is the best policy. We don't really say any company is the best one. Okay? Meet the customer needs. The customer like or trust you. The trust from your customer is more important than any selling skill. Remember, sell yourself. The client you close, you close corporate you back again, 70 over or 80. How many cases closed? 72 cases. Client don't like you, will buy from you. Got client not like you or not? Huh? Within these 72 cases, by the way, intern closed 72 cases. Got anyone don't like you? No, everyone like you one. See, no girlfriend. Everyone like you but no girlfriend. But can close 72 cases. Yeah. Client have to be trust you. If the people trust you, you can close a lot of cases. Even an intern can close 70 over cases within 3 months. Haven't complete 3 months also, by the way. Customers understand what you say. Use simple and easy method to explain. If you talk a lot of things until the people also cannot understand, people will buy it from you, man. Too many layman terms already. Okay? If a boy approach you, say a lot of words you don't understand one, can be together. Same thing. You need to make sure the word you say out, you can understand yourself first. Okay? If you can understand yourself, then only you say out the words. Normally like that. Use authorized sales tools by the company, which consists of simple and easy to understand language. So in this line, we call it C system, SEE. Simple, easy, effective. Don't make the things complicated. Whatever we teach you here, remember, memorize, use it. Because starting on this line, no matter we ask which senior outside there, we also follow, just follow on it. Follow what the trainer teaches, what the senior teachers, then after that we apply it, then we got our own way. If you don't have your own way, learn, memorize, apply. Okay? Just like what you learn from your parents like that. Use authorized and good perceived value. People have to feel very good one, no? Amma will buy this. Amma will not buy this, right? You will buy this. No yours, because perceived value different. Amma think that phone can call 搞了啦. Can call then enough already. Serious? They don't like touch one. My mom used a year to learn how to touch a simple touch screen. A year. Until now can write on the screen already. A year. They don't like one. But they're forced to learn because we are using that. Now, if the perceived value of the client difference, they will not buy insurance for you, correct or not? Those no interested no money, this and that is most of them may be just an excuse just to get rid of you. Because you didn't show the perceived value you didn't show the good perceived value of the plan to your clients. They didn't feel the plan is very attractive. Just like you selling this. S7 is coming out, who are going to buy? Who's going to buy?
309.
iPhone SE going to buy, going to come out, SE. Who going to buy? You going to buy? I can't really which one be like I can.
The one much more cheaper than S7, half price.
Our training today will focus on helping you achieve the 1.2 and 1.3. 1.2 is here. Understand customer understand what you say, and also the good perceived value, how to show it. Build emotional bank account through pre-sales service. Invest in our prospect. You know what is bank? Emotional bank? Emotional bank is like every day you treat makan, then you actually deposit a bit. Then one day you want to withdraw, then you can withdraw something. We call it 人情户口 in Chinese, emotional bank account. When people birthday, Facebook will remind you, type on happy birthday lah, let people remember you lah, don't lazy lah, happy birthday, how many available only? Type it, type more than that. Because you have to be outstanding. People always say happy birthday, hi, happy birthday, yeah. After that,
Happy belated birthday.
this one's nice. You have to be more special than other friends. Then the people will remember you. Buy small gift lor. So just like normally the recent Bali I forgotten to buy. Normally when I go to trip, I will buy something to my clients, but not all lah. I buy all, I bankrupt already or what. So you have to buy some of the gifts, small one to your client, let them to remember you, and you don't know, oh, this client like to eat, this client like this client like that. Then you buy this simple one, give them. Because one day you're going to have some good product, you go find them, they will actually respond to you very well. My hardware shop auntie is like that one. No? So every Chinese New Year, mooncake festival, I will buy mooncake. No matter how, the most expensive you go to her anyone actually normally. So normally I get her the better one. You have to actually categorize which client is you can invest your money inside. Okay, this is what we call bank account. Your supervisor treat your market also bank account one. No, there's one day your supervisor forgotten to bring you money. You remember treat me. Work extra miles. Service first before you close the case. Client got problem, help them solve first. Don't always remember get money from them. Now, actually, I help people to claim a lot of cases from some of the account. Other agent they cannot claim. I tried before 3 cases can claim, but I do extra things. I didn't do any business about this client first, but after that, the family buy from me because they know I'm doing the job well. The agent said cannot claim. Then after that, they didn't do anything. Then after that, I helped them to claim TPD, total and permanent disability cannot claim. My mom also kena rejected, but it's not buy from me. It's buy from other agent. Then I go and claim. One letter go in, shoot in, then claim come out. Normally agent company like that one. So you have to actually work extra miles. Let the client trust you. You actually got the capability to serve them better. Keep promise. Remember, keep promise. Whenever you make a call, remember keep promise. Don't call earlier. Don't call later. You say, oh, I call back evening. The evening call. Don't call back evening. Afternoon call or night call. Cannot. Or you after your presentation, you say after 3 days I follow up with you. Then 3 days exactly you only follow up. Do 2 days follow up. Do 3 days later follow up. Then after that follow up again. Keep the promise. And don't over promise also. Create a good impression. Please, good impression. So now, oh okay. Morning I saw one. I want to take example. Good impression is when the first meeting with the client, they take your impression is very seriously. So normally and my wife always tell me, when I see your attire, I will know today you're working or not. Until this level, got the impression already. When you see I wear round neck, sure today not working already. So go out sure shopping one. When I didn't tell her I got appointment today, when we go out, I wear got the collar one and wear quite formal one. Not like this lah. Then she said, today you got appointment man? Then got on. Then she said, you said today shopping, how come got appointment? I said just coincidentally client at Pavilion, then I make Pavilion lah. Then my wife asked, got so coincidence Yeah. Impression is very important. Client see you is actually, if let's say you want to portray the professional image, make sure the image is very good. I did wear shorts and round necks to talk to people, but that one is my family's. Because impossible, I go back home, change, then come back, then come out, meet them in informal way. It's very, very weird. My wife told me it's very weird, don't do like that. You wear shirt better. So, impressions. You no need to wear tie sometimes, but sometimes you need to wear if you think that these people is loyal, maybe. Maybe uncle selling in pasar, you meet them in pasar, you wear normal, you wear tie with like that can. Uncle no comfortable one. Then don't do like that lah. Take the sleeve up, all these things, go pasar meet uncle. Can one, no problem. So you have to see the situations sometimes. Smile, be punctual, be approachable, be punctual. But normally we say be early. Your appointment 8 o'clock, you reach 8 o'clock is punctual. Be early is better. Early, normally 15 minutes earlier, you find a suitable place, you sit down, you're familiar with all these places first. You actually comfort yourself first because the place is also new to you. Okay? Be approachable, smile. Smile. Because in Chinese we say 伸手不打笑脸. Okay? You know what it means?
Smart.
You know Tampa, the orang small one. Okay. Be familiar with the sales script and product benefits. Well equipped with selling tools, calculator, forms. Please remember, bring forms. No matter you will close the case or not, remember bring form. When you want to close the case and found out no form, the time you go back another day, client say, let me think about it first. You know, the emotional closing is very emphasized on timing. Client say, I want to buy now. The next day you go and find out different already. My wife told me she pregnant. By the way, not my wife lah. I give you an example. So things will change. Things will change. Remember form. And our planners also go follow this. Be sincere, confident during presentations. Sales process, opening, presentation, and then closing. If you cannot close, you have to remember follow up. Many of the agents, they also fail at the follow up. Ken, your parents finish up?
Yes.
Is the case closed? I mean, is the follow up everything done?
No, yes is respond.
Yes, is response. Delay for few weeks, they won't follow up. Luckily, it's parents. But if let's say others,
Others I go follow.
family members don't need follow on lah. Be follow up, be more aggressive. When the people because people will think like this. When I want to give you sales, you're not aggressive enough and you are not follow up close enough. When I got claim, will you do so? No also. Correct or not? You got money earned, you also slow go and take. Then after that you want to service, will you very fast one? You also very slow, like slow one. So be aggressive, be efficient, be professional. Opening start with small talk lor. So the fair finding part is something like we'll use freedom. F stand for family. R stand for recreations, hobbies. E stand for educations, their education background. Another E stand for experience, working experience. D, what is D over here? D, I forgot. O stand for obligations. They got any parents? Or are they the only son? Or are they married? You will understand, you will know. The M stand for money, their income. So freedom, you use freedom, you follow freedom to get more fair finding. And then talk. But don't just ask one question. Ken, how much is your income? Don't ask like that lah. People will not tell you what. 300. Good lah. 300,000. Well, in Bali, very nice to you already. Okay, wait for response. Then after that, have the major problem. Many people save their money at bank. This one is actually starting already, and it's not a good choice. Do you know why? Wait for response. Always wait for response. Don't answer yourself. If you see a guy ask and answer himself, crazy. Okay, cannot really. I have to be very fast. We agree that to achieve our financial goals, it is not how much we earn that counts, but it's how much we save consistently that matters. Some of the clients think that bank is not the best option to save the money because it is just too convenient to withdraw our saving anytime, anywhere. Then our saving is like a roller coaster, sometimes up and sometimes down. Sometimes you can also ask, which account of yours has the most money? Well, I ask you different, cannot. 跟这边人都不对的。阿舅，哪一个 account 哪一个 account 最多钱？UOB。你的 EPF 多过他吗？
多过。
为什么 EPF 会多过？
EPF fixed。
这可以进不可以出对吗？Fixed amount 对不对 ？Regular 对不对 ？Yes. That's what we call you not withdraw is you have the most money. But people don't like to be disciplined. Today I tell you, don't EPF can be optional. Will you choose to save in EPF? We put aside government issues. Will you save in EPF? Because people don't like to be disciplined. And you don't have money already, lor. Seriously, I tell you, an employee in a PR in Singapore, you have to save 26% yourself. I even count the employer one, 26%. They are government. Ours is only 11%. And they still have the retirement issues. So you know when you retire, come back Malaysia. So that's why this one example is EPF. Which account of yours has the most money? If we fail to save, our love will be poverty. We have to ask for charity. Our children can't further study. All these things you can use it for protections. And if you got experience and you learn about some of the senior experience, you actually have some case study, have some example to talk to your prospect, to have more emotions. We have a lot of experience about, we see a lot of people, they have actually no insurance and the families live in very, very suffer situations. A bungalow in UNJ Heights selling 2 million, but the bungalow there, bank can loan up to 3 million. It's just because the widow no money to pay and let off 2 million, sell off. So this thing happens if your husband suddenly pass away. No money to pay all the loan, and husband importantly, no insurance. He's a contract. He's a developer. He used to be a developer. Bought a lot of policy, 30 over policy, 30 over policy, all policy lapse. All policy lapse. Buy this year, then next year don't buy, next year buy, all policy lapse. So this thing will happen. Cannot achieve life goal and full regrets. I have a system that ensures discipline in saving and help you to achieving your saving goal. Are you interested to find out more? This one you can modify it for protections. Let me show you an example. Monthly 500, premium payment term 15 years. Total premium paid 90,000, coverage 25 years. At age 55, you may receive maturity value of 182,000 when market is performing. Guaranteed maturity benefits 103,500. Accident death 189. Non-accident death 94,000. Yes. You still earn. This one is flexible, by the way, the plan. Mr. Prospect, how much do you want to save per month? Start from 200 per month. How long do you want to save? 3 to 20 years. When do you want to have your saving? Meaning that how long you have to save for the money. This is closing script. Some of you, if you don't have closing script, use it. Remember. I think most of the time you all very hard to ask for close, right? If closing problem, learn it. Remember the script, memorize it. If this is an insurance plan, we will need to see if you qualify to buy this plan with only one health questions. Okay, this is presentation about the Francis Saver, and you will actually learn about the protections, education later on after lunch. They will teach about 3 line presentations, educations, everything. Any questions? No questions. So these 3 modules, remember the first 2 modules, prospecting, approaching, is very, very important in conclusions. Make sure you have 100 names always with you. Don't make a prospect list empty. You're dying soon. When you see there's no people for you to call, meaning that you are dying. Depends on when. Okay, so enjoy your lunch. Thanks.